people, welcome back to Better Living. Jeremy Baumhauer's here, and we move on to happier topics than the doc and poor Shannon's upsetness. I just made up a word. Let's talk about Shorties. Shorties U is in process right now.
It is, and it's been an amazing turnout. We've had, for those who have no idea, Shorties U is a 4-week film school that we have set up that happens on Saturdays. We have some of the finest people from around the area as instructors and mentors, and they're teaching 50 fifth graders to 8th graders the art of making film, the importance of a camera. And it's an idea that I had from a couple of weeks ago. But one of your guys,
yes,
Dave, is one of our mentors, and it's just been a fantastic process. So yeah, we're done with week 3 this week. Week 4 we'll wrap up, and then in a couple of, I think in April or whenever
I thought it was in April, yes.
In April we have the film festival, but the films that we've been working on as a group for the first time we're going to show on NBC 24.
And it's going to be so fun because here's the thing, I went and watched some of the ones from last year after you were here before and talked about it. It was quite impressive. But what was, I mean, well, no wait, those aren't Shorties U. Those were the
grown-up.
The grown-up version of Shorties U is what I watched.
Yeah, and the short version, because of how we're doing it now with mentors,
yes,
we're going to have 7 films to that level that are that were written by, directed by, produced by these kids, all separated in grades, and they are amazingly creative. And very ambitious. It's been very ambitious.
I love the great hands-on experience because, you know, you can teach kids all these things, and even kids who have huge dreams like these kids do.
Right.
But until they can actually do it, they don't really learn it as well.
Yeah, they don't, and I was always basing it off of an iPhone, you know, the iTouch that these kids love, and this year we have expose them to a higher quality of sometimes of the cameras, but at the same time trying to give them the tips that they need to use those devices. So yeah, the hands-on approach has been excellent, and on April 19th, which is a Sunday, we have what we'll then call the Shorties, which is a film festival, and we'll probably end up having 2 showings, but you can get the tickets for that. They're $3 a piece.
Best deal in town.
SylvaniaArts.org, or buy something for all weekend, which we have the Oscars shorts, the 50-hour challenge, and the Shorties.
Well, the ones I watched were the 50-hour challenge from last year.
Very entertaining.
It was great. It was great. They were great stories. They were well done. And
great.
I was very proud of myself. I was able to figure out some of the things that you make them put in each one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, I see the recurring theme here, because when they're given the 50-hour challenge, there are certain criteria they must meet.
Yeah, and we have a kickoff, so we haven't filmed this year's yet. On March 20th, that weekend, at 6 o'clock at Sodbusters in Sylvania, we have this big kickoff party where we then unveil the rules, unveil all these little added bonuses, and then by 8 o'clock, we will have the films back. And I believe we're at 20 groups that are going to participate. And it is, I meant there are from the best agencies in Northwest Ohio to people that just want to try making movies. So we have that great range, and it's not just from Sylvania. It's all over the region, just kind of like Sundance or the Toronto Film Festival. I mean, and we're kind of exponentially growing it every year. So you can see all that in person, the results, by going to SylvaniaArts.org and getting all the different times for the later April 19th, 18th, and 17th, 18th, and 19th
yes,
film festival.
And I think it would be so fun as a group to do with your friends. If you have a few creative types and you can all get together and spend the weekend together making a film.
It's like your own reality show, because there's going to be drama, it's going to be some stress, it's going to be fun, hopefully a lot of fun.
My life feels like a reality show most of the time.
You host this.
I do, and I have all those kids, and I have friends like you, so go figure. Let's talk about the Tree City Film Festival. If people want more information about that, or they want to know what's going on or how to get tickets.
Very simple, SylvaniaArts.org. You can find it on Facebook by looking up the Sylvania Community Arts Commission and like that page and get all the information. But yeah, very simple, SylvaniaArts.org.
And one of the things you're doing that weekend is showing all of those short films that were nominated for Oscars.
Yes, both live and cartoon. No, film.
Animated.
Animated.
Yes.
Yes. I'm still thinking about what I witnessed on Saturday night.
He's been traumatized for life. Yes. Well, if you want more information about the Tree City Film Festival, you want to see some of the shorties from last year's 50-hour challenge, all you have to do is go to sylvaniaarts.org. We'll be right back on Better Living.